They pretty decent.
I believe you.
No, he's trying to act like they ain't good.
No.
No, yeah, you are.
They're good.
You carry your ass to Dunkin' then.
They're good.
Get those stale ass pieces of shit from Dunkin'. Alright. How about now?
Oh, I just got off because it went away. It went to a different video, but you know.
Alright, check it again. I just started it again.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, what's your YouTube channel again?
Stephen Dreyer.
Shit, hold on.
Super complicated and hard to find.
It actually is.
Haha.
It actually was fun. Okay, it shows up now.
Alright, good. I think that 30 feet USB thing isn't too good. Alright, but I got some solutions for that. Okay, we got 10 items on the list. Picking 4. Survey says, how you doing?
I got 210.
It's NCR.
NCR. 10 choose 4? Is that 210?
Yes.
Sounds great. Okay.
See Stephen D. Gritty.
I don't know, that's not me.
How do we find it?
Use your calculator. 10.
What time?
Press 10. Math.
Press 10?
Yeah, type in 10 on the main screen. Press math. Go to PRB.
CNR.
Option, I think it's 3 or 4 is NCR. It's option 4, isn't it? And then hit 4. 10 choose 4.
Oh, yeah, that is good. Nice.
It's crazy how that works. So I'll know what buttons to press, man. Alright. We're going to flip a coin. We're going to roll a dice. Probability we get a tail is 1/2. Probability we get a 3 is 1/6. Probability that happens together is 1/12. That should be pretty straightforward. We got 210 and 112. Did you get 210 and 112?
I did.
You go, girl. We good? Everybody good?
I cannot find your YouTube shit.
Bro. Did you just type my name in with a PH?
Uh-huh.
It's all lowercase. The way I found it was I typed in math 1033, and then his profile picture is like a Lowe's.
Oh, it's just like your email thing?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. All right. We're going to go guys. We're going to go girls. We're going to say yes. We're going to say no. Okay?
Try at @sdryer.
Bitch, man. This can be that phone. It cannot be that damn hard.
Oh, it is that fucking hard.
It cannot be. No way.
You get it?
All right.
You're the only person watching.
Yeah. And it's me.
I'm sorry.
My mom's still sleeping.
Your mom said
My baby's live. Quickly. The whole town gets an email. Subscribe and like.
Not even a text. And even
Would you go to a UFC fight if you had free tickets?
Yeah.
Would you? Would you go? See, this is the interesting thing. I'm going to be in Vegas for UFC 303.
oh
My son's like, Dad, let's get tickets. And I'm like, David, they're like $2,000 a piece. He's like, what's the problem? And I was like, God damn, you can spend my money easy.
is that McGregor?
Yes.
Who's he fighting?
I don't know. David says it doesn't matter. It's McGregor.
No, that's like a huge
Say
fight.
you're rich without saying you're rich.
Yeah, we didn't buy the tickets.
Yeah.
No chance in shit.
Wait, how much is the ticket?
$2,000 a piece. $600 to sit in row double K.
Oh, wait, no, you got a trip.
Section 388.
Wait,
Behind the pole.
You're gonna be on the floor?
If I go, I'm on the floor. My ass is I'm a ticket snob. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You can get less for the F1 race.
No one gives two shits about races.
Shut it. Oh God.
No offense.
And I have no idea why we care as much about UFC as we do.
Bro, because they get fucking concussed. Tell me you don't watch a race hoping the whole time they crash.
Only in NASCAR, because that's all it's worth.
Yeah, only NASCAR. Other for
Yes. Y'all think I'm some evil person for watching UFC and wanting people to get their head beat in.
No.
Y'all watch race car shit hoping that they fucking run into each other. Like it's demolition derby, like, turn into the wall, hurry!
That's the point of fighting.
too. Those are nice too.
That's the point of fighting.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Just UFC's like the least entertaining of them.
Now I used to like you, T1.
I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, it's just there's better stuff.
Alright. What's common between 12 and 20?
4.
4.
What do you want us to find?
Oh, the standard stuff. What do we always find?
Probability of what?
Guy
And girl,
and yes.
or
Probability of girl
boy,
or
or yes.
no. Probability of a guy given yes. Probability of no given girl. That's a good point. You needed to know what you're trying to find. People watching at home, sorry about that. You didn't see it. Moving on. 4 is common to 12 and 20. That is true. What letter are we taking out?
X or Y.
We're taking out an x and a y, but what exponents? X squared,
X to the
and then y to the what?
4.
4.
How do you know?
The lowest.
Smallest.
Smallest one, right? Taking out the smallest one. So we've got 3x. We had 3 x's. We took out 2, so we have 1 left over. We had 4 y's. We took out all 4 of them, so we don't have any y's left over. Minus 5. We had 2 x's. We took them all out. Y to the 4th. All right. That's the first one. Questions on that? X cubed plus 8. This is x, x, x. This is 2, 2, 2. We're going to use up one of the x's and one of the 2's, keeping these 2 signs the same. We're going to have x squared and 4 when we're done.
-2.
Multiply them together, negative 2x. For all 3 courses, understand that the final exam is not a collection of the 25 hardest problems we can come up with. The difficulty of the final exams are the amount of material that's being covered up one time. Does that make sense? Like, it's not, oh, let's give them this so we can really screw them over. It's not that. It really is just all the information out at once, which makes it difficult.
Sometimes it does feel like that, though.
What's that?
It's like they're just trying to kill us on every question.
That's just because you don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
When you don't know how to do it, it does kind of feel that way.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, you always say.
I wish
when
I
you know the
spoke
answer.
Spanish, man.
Why?
I was on a job site the other day. The guy was so pissed off at me, and it wasn't even my fault. But he's talking to his son in Spanish, and he is getting after it. And I'm like, I know that motherfucker's talking about my ass. He's yelling, boy. And his son looks at me and like, what's the solution? I'm like, no, I want to know what his ass is saying. Before I give you the solution, I want to know what the hell he's talking about right now.
What kind of job site was it? Just like.
It was fucking nursing home. But all of this is to say that when you don't understand it, it's just
Hieroglyphics.
one long ass line of words.
Bro, but some like Hispanics, they be talking fast as hell, and I don't even understand.
Like
Right.
they got a time
I'm
limit.
like,
That guy was giving me the business, and it wasn't even my fault. Like, I'm like, motherfucker, I put it where you told me to put it, and now you tell me it ain't right.
they be yapping quick as hell.
I don't know if he knows the word motherfucker because I damn sure said it to him. And then he started yelling some more.
Yeah, he understood that shit.
Maybe we'll see.
He's like, we never said, and his son's like, we did not say put it there. Bitch, you did too! I pointed to it and said, is this good? You said yes. We didn't understand that's what you were gonna do. Bitch, that's what I did, not what I was going to do. We resolved the problem. We all got paid, so, you know, I don't know why we were all upset about it, but.
Right.
It's funny. Let's go here. Let's solve x squared minus 8x plus 15 is equal to 0. And let's solve 2x squared minus 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. I will give you a hint. One of these is going to factor. The other one will not, and you'll have to use quadratic formula, which is what we did yesterday and Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
So I'll give you a hint. One factors, one does not. College algebra, we are on ya. F plus G of 2. G of 2. 2 times 2 minus 8. Now, once you find both pieces, 10 minus 4 is 6. What's wrong?
You're right.
Tell her how to do it. Just tell her. All right. Any questions on the first one? Any questions on the first one? Going once? Going twice? F minus G of x. 3x plus 4 minus 2x minus 8. 3x plus 4 minus 2x plus 8, x plus 12. All right, Fernando's not here, so we can go as fast as we want. Are you good?
I'm just writing it down, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's not going to do us any good. Do you understand what we're doing?
Can you like step by step that?
Yeah. So the first one, you got to find f of 2. You got to find g of 2, add those two results together. Now that would be the same if it was plus, minus, times, divide, whatever the case may be. So f of 2, plug in x is 2. You get 3 times 2 plus 4 is 10. G of 2, you plug in 2. 2 times 2 minus 8 is negative 4. At that point, we're adding those two results together, we're getting 6.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was wondering why it was a 4 over 6. I was very...
All right, now with this one, f minus g of x, we're taking f of x, we're taking g of x, and we're subtracting those expressions now. We don't have a number to plug in. So now we're dealing with expressions. Plugging it in, negative, positive, and then combining like terms. Okay?
Okay.
F composed with g of 4. Find g of 4. 2 times 4 minus 8 is 0. And then you're finding f of 0. Then you're taking 0 and plugging it in for f. Okay. Pretty standard. Pretty standard. That kind of stuff is on the final exam 100% for sure. Guaranteed it. I don't know what it's going to ask. Is it going to be plus? Is it going to be minus? Is it going to be times? I don't know. We'll all find out together.
Yeah, I did fine on it at the time, but I'm definitely going to brush up a bit.
Yes.
Fell out of my head pretty much.
For all the classes except for statistics. Statistics, I love y'all. Y'all just get screwed. I'm sorry. For college algebra and intermediate, there is a final exam review sheet on the files on campus. And that final exam review sheet covers the entire final exam. Okay? I'm going to share with you a very, very, very quick story. I had a student probably 10, 15 years ago, needed 100 on the final exam in order to get a C in the class. And when I say he needed 100 on the final exam to get a C, he needed 100 on the final exam to get a 69.2.
Oh.
And then I was like, bro, you get 100, I'll go ahead and give you that last little bit. We'll take care of the last bit for you. And it was the last final of the semester. He was the last person to take it. I mean, he was the last one to turn it in. And I was sitting there, and all I could think, and Lord, just forgive me, and please still let me into the good book. All I could think was, man, would you hurry the fuck up? I'm ready to go home. Like, in my head, you ain't passed the test all semester. You need 100 in order to try to get a C, and that's only through grace. Just turn that son of a bitch in. Let's get out of here. And he walks up, he puts it on the table, and he goes, that's 100 right there. I said, don't go anywhere. I'll grade it right now. So I grab the key, and he goes back and packs up his shit, and I'm scrolling through his answers. And I get about down to about 15, and I'm like, motherfucker. When I get done, he got them all right. Every last one of them. So he's walking out the door when I get finished, and I said, hey, get your ass back here for a minute. He goes, what? I said, I know your ass fucking cheated. Come back. I said, I ain't gonna say anything, but just tell me what you did. And he reached into his book bag, and he pulled out that final exam review sheet that's printed online. That you have to, I used to print them out for them, but now they're online. I don't do it anymore. You ever seen something that was just raggedy asshole? Like, just, you looked at it, you went like this. Yeah, that shit's worn. Y'all, this review sheet was worn. Had food stains on it, like, and he looked at me and he said, in this class, there are a lot of problems I don't know how to do. There ain't a single one on this sheet I don't know. And as long as the final exam had every problem that looked like this sheet, I could work them all. If you gave me anything that was on this sheet, I was screwed. I am telling you that every problem on the review sheet is not on the final exam. Every problem on the final exam is on the review sheet. Does that make sense? There's some on the review sheet that are on the final exam, but there's 0 on the final exam that are not on the review sheet. And they look almost identical. The college does not let me be on the committee that makes those anymore because they say if it doesn't look exactly like the problem in the book, then you can't get it. And I'm like, well, if it's the same topic, you can. No. We have to have a corresponding one-to-one problem in the book that looks just like the final exam problem. And I'm like, whatever, y'all do what y'all want to do and just give me the damn test. Okay? They're very similar to problems on the review sheet. Statistics, just study your asses off.
Thank you.
Love you. You get an 8.5 by 11 cheat sheet. Everybody else don't get it. So,
That's true.
all right. Probability of a guy and yes.
Is it 8 out of 30?
I don't know how many are on there. 30? 8 out of 30. Obviously, you can reduce that to 4 out of 15. That's the way it would show up on the test. Okay? Girl or no?
22 out of 30?
18, 22 out of 30. Again, that would be 11 out of 15. All right? Guy given yes?
8 out of 14?
8 out of 14,
4 over 7?
which is 4 out of 7. No given a girl, 4 out of 16, which is 1/4. All right. Stats, we good? Who's in stats again? I know Autumn is, and there you are. You guys good? Back in the back, we're good? All right. My friend in the blue hoodie, what's your name?
Moses?
Oh yeah. What class you in? And read it?
Yeah.
All right, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
What day do I see you on?
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Oh, we don't see you much, do we?
I'm here.
Where do you sit at?
Right there.
Yeah, he ain't never here. Y'all were just talking about him the other day. Y'all were like, you don't ever show up.
Oh, you're behind me, right?
Yeah.
No, he does come. He does come. He was here last class.
Just the other day, y'all said he wasn't ever here. You were like, where's the guy that's in here?
He was here last class. You fucking liar. He's such a liar. You always do this shit, man.
I think the best lie I ever told, I told this lady that she was late for class. You know, I'll tell you have to sing. I told this one lady that she was late. She had to bring pizza for everybody next time. She rolled in with 5 large pizzas. I felt like shit. She's like, well, you said I had to. And I was like, how much did you pay? That shit was funny as hell. I was like, you actually did that? She's like, well, you said that was the rule. And I was like, who the fuck ever listens to my dumb ass? All right.
I know you took 3 boxes.
What's that?
I know you took about 3 boxes.
You finished the main class.
Yeah. Probably should wait until after grades got posted before you say that dumb shit. Just saying, if you're going to burn the bridge, don't stand on it while you do it. You know what I'm
You
saying?
can't spell me. I got a video class.
Oh, you wait and find out. Wait till that final exam comes, and you're gonna look at it, you're gonna go like this. Why does mine have my name on it? Everybody else. Probability of coin is flipped. 1/2. Your ass. Earns are labeled A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Answer the next 25 questions. All right, now you good, baby. I didn't though. I don't eat stuff from students. It's just like my personal thing. I never know if y'all are trying to poison my ass or not. Let's go here. I don't know if y'all have noticed this, but airlines be charging the shit out of you to pick your own seat.
Really?
Yes, like this is like their latest thing now. Like, let's get rich off of making people buy their seat.
That was only like $150 for a seat.
I don't know. I don't know. I always pay. Whatever it costs to get to the front row, that's what I'm paying.
My dad travels a lot and he pays quite a bit.
We paid $900 for our seats to go to Europe.
For some of the airlines,
That makes
you can
sense.
say skip.
What's that?
For some of the airlines, you can say skip.
But then they put your ass in the back of the plane in the middle.
They didn't for me. They put me like somewhere in the middle.
In the middle seat.
I mean, I'm not.
Fat people aren't supposed to go in the middle seat. Don't
I'm paying $35 for an extra $35 for seats. Not on top of the hundreds it already is.
How you say? Never mind. So the cost of a seat upgrade. We're going to say the average cost is $120. Standard deviation is $10. Let's find the probability that it costs more than $138. Let's select 6 people. Find the average cost less than 105.
Do you like first class? Do you think it's worth it?
Every time.
I think it's okay.
You're not fat.
I'm good.
You need extra space. I
Get
don't want
the,
anybody around my ass.
you get the emergency seat.
I don't want anybody. Don't touch me. We ain't sharing. Armrest. I don't know you like that.
Well, first class, it's like, it's 2 seats and they each have an individual.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Don't touch me. You keep your shit over there.
But the food's still ass.
Oh, I don't eat the food.
X minus 5?
X minus 5, X minus 3, yes?
Yeah.
This one factors.
X minus 5 equal to 0.
X minus 5 equals 0, X minus 3 equals 0,
5.
X equals 5, X equals 3, right?
Yeah.
Now, this one does not factor. If it's plus 1, it does factor. It's -1, it does not factor, so now you gotta use the quadratic formula. One of the things that students will ask me on the test, how do I know when I'm supposed to use quadratic formula? How do I know when I'm supposed to factor? Well, there's a really simple answer, Moses. Look at the fucking answers. If the answers are like this, then it factors. Does that make sense? If the answers are just like whole numbers or fractions, then it factors. If you look at the answers and they're like this, then you got to use quadratic formula. So all you got to do is look at the answers. The answers will tell you, because what they don't do, because they're not as devious as I am, what they don't do is give you some of these and some of these mixed together. It's either all of this or it's all of this, one or the other. Never both. All right? So, how do we use quadratic formula? Who knows what it is?
Minus b plus minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. ABC
3 plus or minus the square root of
minus b squared
-3 squared minus 4 times a times c over 2 times a. 3 plus or minus the square root of
9 plus 8 over 4.
9 plus 8 over 4. 3 plus or minus the square root of 17. And that's how you write the answer.
What did you write after people versus the 6?
6 people. What's the average cost is less than 105. All right. Any questions on quadratic formula? Any questions on quadratic formula?
So that would be prime.
If you were trying to factor it, yes, it would be prime.
Okay.
If you were trying to factor it, it would be prime. This will be the last set that I put up for intermediate. Each class will get one more set, and then I'll call it a day. Let's simplify 3x minus 4 plus 2x plus 5 plus 4x over x squared plus x minus 20. Let's solve 3x minus 4 plus 2 over x plus 5 equals 4x over x squared minus x plus minus 20. All right. Wait, I didn't give you any problems? What the hell have you been working on?
We already got our answer. You were working on that and you swapped over.
You should have reminded me I didn't write anything up for you. Now I feel like a shithead. Love you. All right, here, y'all try this.
I was ready to move to the next.
Yeah, but you have to have something to work on while everybody else is working. All right, my bad. You got screwed up with this app, so there you go. Let's give you something good. Let's solve that. Let's solve that. All right, more than 138. This is 120, this is 138. $18 divided by 10,
1.8.
1.8. Positive or negative chart?
It's negative. Just one area.
Small area, looking it up, what do you get? All right. I don't know. Somebody got it? Tell me what it is.
Would it go directly to the 1.8?
Yeah.
So it's 0.0359.
0.0359. Select 6 people. What's the probability the average cost is less than 105? Here's 120, here's 105, less than that. 105 minus 120 divided by 10 times the square root of 6. That's negative 15, which is negative 1.5. Square root of 6 is 2.4 times 1.5. Is that 3.6? Negative?
I don't know if I did it right or not, but it says I got 0.61.
No, it's not that. Put the whole bottom in parentheses.
Oh, okay. 3.67.
Perfect. 3.67, take your number. Small area, yes? 0.0001. All right. Everybody good? Going once? Going twice? %78 of people fly at least once a year. If we select 12 people, find the probability that exactly they fly once a year. If we select 100 people, find the probability that more than 75 fly. All right. Oh, son of a bitch. My bad. My bad. If you're watching for statistics, I just erased the whole shit. That was my fault. I'm like the basketball player that has a complete breakdown on defense and then turns around and goes, "My bad, coach." Shit, I saw it, son. I know whose bad it was. Hey, Sue, it wasn't in question. You were the guy guarding. Autumn, you were guarding. She blew right by you. Move your damn feet.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Autumn was going like this. It's too close to home. Now stop now. All right. Up, over, right? 3x plus 15 plus 2x minus 8 plus 4x. X plus 5x minus 4. Do we agree? 5x plus 4x is 9x. 15 minus 8 is 7. All right. We good? Now, same basic process. The difference is when you get 5x plus 15 plus 2x minus 8 equals 4x. Excuse me. 3x plus 15. 3x and 2x is 5x. Plus 7 is equal to 4x. Subtract 5x, subtract 5x. 7 equals negative 1x. Divide by negative 1. Negative 7 equals x. Okay. Once you get the answer, what must you do? Plug it back in and make sure it's not giving you 0, right? Negative 7 minus 4 is negative 11, that's fine. Negative 7 plus 5 is negative 2, that's fine. All right. All right, immediate. I'm going to leave you guys with that. Thank you all for coming. Again, please grab. There's a whole shit ton of donuts. Please grab some. All right, college algebra, we're on you. If we can make the bases the same, that's what we want to do. 4 is 2 squared. 3x plus 5 equals 2 to the 7x minus 5. This is 2 to the 6x plus 10. You're going to multiply these exponents together. Two to the 7x minus 5. Once the bases are the same, we know that the exponents are the same. This thing's crooked as a motherfucker. Hey, take care now. We'll see you.
Yep.
Once the bases are the same, then the exponents are the same. Subtract 6x, subtract 6x. Add 5, add 5. X is 15. X is 15 there. So in that case, T1, we're looking at 4 and 2, and we're trying to get them to be the same. All right. Now, for something like this, if we cannot get the bases to be the same, as we cannot in this case, we would use either log or ln. In this case, we would use ln because it's base e. So we would take the ln of both sides. 7x plus 3 ln e equals ln 6. This cancels. 7x plus 3 equals the ln of 6. Subtract 3, subtract 3. 7x equals the ln of 6 minus 3. Divide by 7, divide by 7. We have the ln of 6 minus 3 over 7.
I just used the wrong property.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. For the first one, I was using logarithms instead of just doing it. So, I've done it both wrong now.
Unfortunately, I gotta get to this last set and I gotta get out of here. I got a haircut at 9:30. Alright, probability that exactly 8 will fly. That is using the formula, the binomial theorem. 12 choose 8. 0.78 to the 8th. 0.22 to the 4th. Everybody good? That's the first step. That's part A. B, we're gonna do the normal approximation to the binomial, right? We can do it this way, but you gotta do it 24 times, and that's not gonna be all that pleasant. So, the average is 100 times 0.78, so the mean is 78. The standard deviation is the square root of 100 times 0.78 times 0.22. Oh, fuck. Looks like your standard deviation is 4.1. $78. More than 75 is here. So we're there, yes? But more than 75, we don't want to include 75, so we need to go 75.5, right? So it's 75.5 minus 78 divided by 4.1. Everybody good? Look it up on the positive chart because it's a big area. All right. Listen, I got to get going. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate that.